In 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Waterwave Morning Show family, to a new Waterwave Morning Show. I'm Ricky. That is Wayne. His world, not yours. My world, not yours. Oh, we coming, man. How was your Cinco de Mayo?
It was good. Is this shit on?
I think so.
You hear me?
Can you hear yourself?
Nope.
You might need to try a different headphone. Because they should work. It was all plugged in yesterday. Might have unplugged you on accident, trying to unplug something else. Uh-oh. See, we don't test things before we go live. We're here at Waterwave TV LLCs.
Yo. Are we good?
Yeah, you should be able to like loosen it up a little bit so you don't gotta lean forward. It's probably just getting tied up or something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, how was your Cinco de Mayo? I know, I think you were outside a little bit for that, weren't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Cinco was good, man. St. Paul, man. Went good, you know what I mean? Lots of, the car show was lit. The food was good, you know what I mean? Good, seeing good people, you know what I mean? Shout out to the mayor, Melvin Carter was there. He pulled up, you know what I mean? He was talking to the kids on this government Tate shit, you know what I mean? We love him for that. Rico 600 performed. There was many performances, actually, so it was fun, man. It was a good time. I fucked with it, man.
Yeah, smooth. I didn't go out for Cinco de Mayo this year. I did. We had our Tyler Yahweh show the day after, though. It was pretty cool, May 6th.
I feel like it was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Tyler Yahweh's a really dope guy, too. He showed a lot of love to people out here in Minnesota. He showed a lot of love to us and just gave us a lot of good advice. And, I think we got some more plans in the future that'll be coming to fruition at some point out here in Minnesota. He seems to be looking out for Minnesota. He likes what we got going on out here. He sees us. It's finally nice that there's a bigger artist out there that sees what we have going on and wants to be a part of it and help, like push what we got going on. You know what I mean? And there's not, because there's not too many people in Minnesota that can help Minnesota. So we kind of need a little bit of help.
Yeah, that's
outside of Minnesota.
That's a fact for sure, man. The times is just changing, man. You know, cities becoming more of a major city in America anyway. Cities like places like California, Los Angeles, everybody's moving from out of there because it's overpopulated. You know what I mean? So people starting to, be like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to deal with this snow, man. So I feel like, them looking at it like that gives them a whole opportunity to see what the fuck really going on here. So shout out to that, man, because definitely each year since the Super Bowl been here, you know what I mean, the state get bigger and bigger. Pause.
Whoa. I think Minnesota, I think the snow does draw people away.
It do.
I think even just the idea, I don't know, it's just not like a popular ass like destination. Like when people even want to go on vacations, they're not.
They don't say Minnesota.
They don't say Minneapolis or Minnesota or anywhere in Minnesota to come here. But
there's no reason to. Would you? If you weren't from these parts.
No, if I wasn't from Minnesota, I don't think there would be any reason to come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for a vacation or for a. Mall of America would probably be the only time you would want to come if you were just like a real tourist and just wanted to like come and check something out. But like, what is there that's like, I want to go, like if you're on like a bucket list of wanting to go and check out everything in the United States, like there's not
nothing on, bro. It's not.
There's nothing on that list for Minnesota.
A lot of black people in general ended up here just because, that thing called slavery. You know what I mean? It was just safer up here type shit. And the shit really like a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even my mom and dad, they're not from here. They weren't born here at all. They was born in two different states. Mm-hmm. Like, so that's why it's like, yeah, the shit's like a melting pot where people come here, to live. You know what I mean? That's what I always consider Minnesota. It's a get money state. You know what I mean? You can come here, you can make a living, you can raise a family, you can chillax. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta. It's not fast. You know what I mean? Minneapolis nightlife definitely turned up a little bit, but
Yeah, some people in Instagram comments
come here to get money. If you're not,
put some of their words out there. They said the Northern Lights, the MOA, Lake Superior.
Nobody comes here for that shit.
I've never even seen the Northern Lights.
I ain't never. What's some weed?
Hey, if you're in the Instagram live,
some tree, yeah.
Get on the YouTube live so we can talk with you in the comments and you can hear both of us talk and see all the graphics on the screen.
Yeah,
and shit
y'all
like
join the YouTube live.
Yeah, get on the YouTube live.
Join the YouTube live, y'all.
But yeah, it's like obviously the MOA is like the biggest one. It has to be. And like, I mean, like a US Bank Stadium, if you were coming for the Super Bowl.
During that time.
During that time.
Yeah.
But that's like.
Ain't no attraction here. It's family. That's the attraction. You got family here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's got to be.
That's why you think we ain't got no motherfucking. Think about every basketball player, every professional player we done had here. They all got drafted here. We didn't get nobody signed to be here. We drafted KG, we drafted Carl, we drafted all these dudes. Like these nobody want to come here and play in the snow. You crazy?
Yeah, especially in basketball because it's during the winter.
During the winter, bro. Basketball, long ass season. That shit, man, fuck that.
Yeah, it's more of just like if you're into like camping and shit like that, then Minnesota would be good. You know, like Duluth and Grand Marais area, like that type of area.
Yeah,
would be fire for coming on here and taking a vacation. But we don't have any like crazy monumental things for the most part.
That's a fact.
Someone said Tom Cruise used to have a cabin here back in the day. Ooh. So that means that we're up.
What year was that?
Who knows?
Right.
But let's get into some topics here. What do you want to start with today? We got some shit to talk about.
Let's talk about the
You want to start with the Bear or you want to start with Dinkytown?
Let's start with Dinkytown, man. Yo, man. Yo, this shit's not funny, man. The shit's not funny, but
this Dinkytown shit is the stupidest shit.
This shit is OC.
I have ever seen and I ever wanted to see starting off the summer. Like this has got to be the stupidest ass shit ever.
That happened around here?
What, the Dinkytown stuff?
Well, like, yeah, how far?
That's like, literally like, yeah, that's down the block from here. Like Dinkytown is like is on the other side of that bridge from our store. But for all of you that don't know, any viewers at home that aren't from Minnesota or just been sleeping under a rock or just don't pay attention to any type of crime going on in Minneapolis, there was a weekend full of crime in Dinkytown, and I didn't even realize like how bad it was until like Monday when this post went up. I'm on the board for our neighborhood out here for the SECA. It's called the SECA board for Como.
You was at the meeting?
I wasn't at this specific meeting, but I was at our actual monthly meeting was the same day as this meeting. But we talked about it, and they had a police chief in our board meeting, like saying how they were gonna like take steps forward. And
what is it?
I don't like. Well, I'm trying to think. One of our question was how are they gonna help businesses stay safe during a time like this? Because like we could ask our own questions. So obviously being a business owner in the neighborhood, we asked that, and they said we can sign up for a program that gets extra patrol and shit like that, which is better than nothing. But like
they fucking with y'all.
But there's really
the Power Rangers.
The people that are the criminals. We haven't.
Hey, man.
The issues haven't strung this far over into the Como area for like like a lot of the issues. Because I think that they know that they can take advantage of college students and shit over there that don't have weapons and don't stand up for themselves and shit like that. But basically, get back on track. There was a bunch of crimes. I don't think I can even show the video.
Don't play that shit.
Yeah,
they'll try to flag. Yeah, don't play that shit.
I'm not even gonna play the video of
that shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
Of it, but there is an article we can read.
Y'all youngins been fucking up because like even before this. It was a video that went viral that showed a whole bunch of young teens jumping the white lady. I think it was I forgot where that was, in the East Coast somewhere. Y'all gotta relax, y'all. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like the shit maybe be funny when you see some shit on TikTok where they playing like music, motherfuckers playing Mortal Kombat music, like finish him. But that shit ain't funny, bro. Because like, what if that was your people? You know what I mean? And like, at the end of the day, when y'all start getting blasted. You gonna do that shit with the wrong motherfucker? They gonna blast you. Don't be feeling. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
No, yeah, there's people in our comments saying, yeah, don't find the wrong person.
No, they gotta. That's OC. They was Jeff Hardy and
for no reason. It's not like this was like someone that like
what the fuck did they do?
They just finding. So
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They low key used to be on there. There was this clique in St. Paul called RST, Rough Tough Somali. And I swear to God, bro. That's a real thing, bro. I'm not lying to you. They used to do the same shit when I was in high school. They literally would just see a random motherfucker and just not. It's a game. It's a game motherfuckers play. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I don't get the
motherfuckers got guns now. Yeah, so be careful.
I don't get the motive behind just like drop kicking a female. Like, there was a video of them just running, drop kicking a girl and punching another person in the same video. They're just walking around Dinkytown in like a group of 50 to 200 people. It was reported for
beating up old people,
just beating people up.
Well, let's be honest, they're beating up old people and women. They ain't beating up like no,
Yeah.
you know
No
what
athlete,
I mean?
no
Go fight
no
like
running
the
back.
wrestling team or go
Yeah.
fight the football team. They're not doing that. That's why it's
Yeah.
like it's different, man. But
You
I
get
ain't gonna
one
lie
U
to
of
you.
M wrestler on 10 of them, and he probably
Shit.
beat up all of
I
them.
ain't gonna lie to you. We could blame the rap scene here for that shit. We could blame this fake ass tough scenario rap scene here for that makes these dudes think like that. I just saw a video the other day where it said, and I'm not coming at the Somali community at all. I just want to make sure I'm clear on that. But it was a bunch of them. There's like, oh yes, the Somali rappers are up next, and it's just a bunch of drill dumb shit. That's why I'm like, this is the shit y'all. This is the energy y'all building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah.
put that shit out there. Y'all install this shit. You got fake tough dudes running around jumping people. Like you jumping women and old people. You don't get no cool points for that. You a sucker. Like that's lame as fuck. Like ain't nothing cool about that. Ain't nothing funny about it.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I'd say like the Somali rap scene has been like at the forefront of getting the most views out here for years, and that started with Lil Mo and ZR and their crew, and they weren't necessarily rapping too hardball. They might have made some references on anything illegal or something like that, but their music was always more uplifting, and it would get kids singing it and making TikToks to it and having a good time. But then as there's always two sides of music. There's always drill, and there's pop, and there's rap. There's like a specific lane, and there is people that are doing that still. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like those kids are basically they're kids. There might be some that are 18, 19, but even at that point, you guys are still basically kids if you're out there acting like that. Like they have something to prove to themselves, that they're trying to act cool, or they're trying
It's the Facebook
and I even
followers.
seen in our meeting, the police chief said like their motive is clout. Like their motive for doing this is clout on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like they're making videos and posting pictures to like get clout for beating up a girl in public. Like that shit's not cool, and I don't know who is saying that's cool or who's putting the laughing emojis under those posts to make them think that I should go out and do that again this week. But that shit is just so stupid, so
I ain't
dead.
gonna lie to you, bro. That's how I literally feel about when we say we for the people and we for this, and then we turn around and post black genocide and shit and entertain it, and then it's like it's funny, but then like when somebody gets killed, when somebody gets killed behind that same type of narrative, then it's just, oh my God, we need to put the guns down. That's why I get upset with certain people, where it's like we as people got to be accountable, because that shit is detrimental, man. And if nobody can hold each other accountable, it's like, bro, what the fuck? So that's why I always take a stance on that. Like, don't move the goalposts, keep it the same. This shit is bad right now, bro. It's to the point where if a kid just wants to rap, a normal kid, I don't know what normal kid is. Just say a kid wakes up and he wants to rap.
Mm-hmm.
His idea of what a rapper is not the same of what rap used to be for years.
Yeah.
He's not rapping to trying to feed his family. He's rapping to try to diss somebody he don't like. It's two different games.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was about survival, telling my side of the story because we couldn't get, you know what I mean? Now it's like, you know what? I'm about to become a rapper. I'm about to diss everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, I'm going to kick it with these niggas who I just met, and now I'm going to inherit everybody they don't like. That's what happens, bro. That's why these little niggas be getting their head blown off every other day over stupid shit, because they inheriting beef over fucking music. My nigga, it's whack.
Yeah, it's stupid. And we can read through this article a little bit with y'all on the stream to kind of give you a slight breakdown. This one doesn't get in super detail of everything that's going on, but it'll kind of paint the picture if you want to do a little more digging yourself. But it was like a Thursday through Sunday thing that had going on. A breakdown of events. Let me make sure y'all can see this on the screen better. Okay. Breakdown of events. The first incident was reported just before midnight on the 1200 block of 5th Street. Officers are patrolling the area and witnessed a large group harassing people. After police orders youth among the group to disperse or be cited for curfew violations, the group refused and remained unruly. Pepper spray was deployed by police.
Deployed.
Although the group beginning to disperse, police calmed, several remained non-compliant. 4 youth were arrested and 2 others cited and released, police said. 2 of the boys were taken into Youth Connection Center and cited for curfew violations or disorderly conduct before they were ultimately released. And this was an issue that we were talking about kind of in the meeting, that a lot of these kids that are under 18 will just get out the next day at 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
That's what they do now.
If they're not, if they don't kill somebody, if they're just beating people up. And it's like, there's got to be something set in place where these kids don't just get out the next day. Like, they don't just get out the next day and think they can go back and do it again. Like, that's a big issue here.
That's the system. It's so fucked up right now for the young juvenile. Like, Cause I even work with like young kids and shit like that, where it's like, dude, they be on parole, they'll be on, not parole, probation or whatever, and they'll be fucking up in school, and are at home. You know what I mean? Like the parent could literally be telling, like, hey, he's not listening, he's not doing that. The probation officer would literally do. He does not. He said there's nothing he could do until he actually violates his probation. Then that's when he could do something.
Yeah.
The shit is like a. It ain't no answer for this shit. The shit fucked up. That's why at the end of the day, the most you could tell is people. You have to raise your people right and try to guide them the best way to make the best decisions, because, bro, this shit is a shit show right now.
Yeah.
It's no order.
And on Friday, the police went there around 10:30 with 50 individuals. There's a fight that happened right in front of them. A woman was arrested on fifth-degree assault incident. Later was released from custody. A man who also arrested after he had a baseball bat and fireworks in his possession. That's crazy. Saturday, officers witnessed a fight between two groups in the 1400th block. Around 1:38 a.m. and saw a boy reportedly punch another person in the face. Officers activated their squad lights and 3 people fled the scene on foot. U of M PD pursued individuals, and all 3 were taken into custody. The 3 youth were taken to Youth Connection Center. They were cited for fleeing police violation, curfew, fifth-degree assault. Sunday, 2 separate incidents happened early in the morning hour. Saturday, the first incident happened around 3:46, and these are the only ones that were reported.
That's the only one that was reported.
The first incident happened around 3:46 in the morning. These guys are not going home. 3:40 in the morning. 1200 block 4th Street. Employees at a nearby business asked a group that were reportedly loitering in a parking lot to leave the area. They refused. Officers learned a woman was assaulted by at least 4 individuals from a group of 10 as she was walking to her vehicle. That was most likely the vehicle of the drop kick.
That shit is crazy.
The group then left the area, multiple vehicles. The woman suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Vehicle crashes right after that, after everyone was probably, fleeing.
Where the fuck was Batman?
Where is somebody?
Where the fuck was Batman? We need a Batman for this shit right here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Batman would have pulled up, broke like two of their arms. You know what I mean? Would have made one of them Millie Rock on any block. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, man. Hey, man, listen. All I'm gonna say it again. Be careful who you walk upon. Somebody ain't gonna play with your ass. They will blast. They will be ugly. They better stop.
There's gonna be some. Well, I feel like the only thing that can happen, because the U of M has their own police department, but they don't do anything. Like,
they probably get paid enough.
They I don't think they have the same. I don't think they have the same. I don't know if they have the same abilities or jurisdiction or
abilities.
Like,
like they only know like 2 more.
Can they not like, I don't know if they can do the same stuff that a normal police officer can. Like,
he's like, how much do they know? Like, how much access did they get them to the man?
Like, because even during even when when there was like threats to like when businesses were getting broken into, when we had our store, like the U of M PD like wasn't really doing much. But then when the police, like the actual Minneapolis police came by, they were like more of trying to be hands on. How can they help?
Right.
And I assume they they don't get paid as much, and they're probably meant to stop traffic and like do a lot of stuff that's not physical.
Stop, like little like
but when this stuff comes down, when the U of M is a hotspot for crime, the U of M PD needs to either hire people to specifically shut this shit down, or there needs to be a new group.
They need to make a whole new group, man.
They need
they need a whole new group.
Like in the movies, or I guess in real life, this was happening too, where like gangs would move into a neighborhood and be like, "Hey, we're the new protection here. Pay us to protect your business, or anything could happen."
It's the classic extortion. That's
like,
how that shit normally
something like that needs to happen, with like a community-led group of people that all have license to carries and no physical combat, like that were maybe in the military or something, that all live in the area, that want to defend, that want to protect, need to come together and just protect this bitch.
He trying to start some shit, yo. You trying to be the new wave, ain't you? He trying to start the new water wave patrol team. We gonna be out here Millie Rocket. What's up, man?
If the U of M's watching this, we'll set something up. We'll get a new security team going. Just give us a budget and we got it.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Some shit going on. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
because I stay in this community.
I was leaving the gym the other day and I saw a group of you know what I mean, young teens. It was too many of them. But I was just thinking to myself, like, you know what, this would be the moment. I feel like I could take all their ass, and I just, you know what I mean. That was a train of thought, and I'm like, yo, what? This shit getting bad because these motherfuckers is like 15.
But and they're just
built like
stealing cars and shit. Like,
man,
like it's just fucked out here, and it's. And it's literally just in reality.
He said you're trying to start the Avengers.
I mean, it's just somewhat. There's got to be there needs to be something going on.
That's a fact.
But
man.
if you live in Dinkytown or Minneapolis areas, I mean, really anywhere nowadays, it's not the safest to go. Just don't go outside alone at night.
You gotta just be careful, bro. You gotta be careful because a lot of shit is people will try you off of how you look.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things. Like I swear to God, the people be pussy, bro. They'll look at somebody and be like, "Yup, I could take them just off how they look." So depending on, you know what I mean, whatever they think is pussy, they will try you. It's the same shit. Shit happens all the time, man. But thing now is a lot of these people that you think got pussy got guns now. I'm just saying, and they legal. Like they'll fire your ass up. Y'all better be cool. Who wants to go on to die over that?
Yeah, I know a lot of people got their concealing carries that don't flaunt that shit.
A lot of people have their gun now. It's not like you just running up on nobody, especially in Minnesota.
Yeah, I got mine, so don't try me, please. I don't want to use it, but I have
for
to.
Real though. That's real.
And the one thing that sucks about like Minnesota gun laws, which I mean, it's like a good thing, but a bad thing, is like even a lot of these people, like if they're just getting someone like a drop kicked or punched,
yeah.
If they shot that person, they'd probably go to jail for murder instead of defending themselves because they didn't have a deadly weapon. Like the Minnesota laws are in like such a spot where they have to like your life has to be threatened. Like in like
you gotta have a good lawyer.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
bro.
but if you're getting jumped,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's got to be something to where like you can pull it out and at least use it in non-deadly force, like shoot them at below the waist or something, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how that works.
I think for that drop kick, you can get shot for that.
Yeah, but you know what?
You can get shot for that. You can get shot for less, I think.
The thing that really sucks about that though, out of those 200 people that were in Dinkytown causing havoc, there's got to be at least a few of them that have guns on them. So it's like if you pull out your gun and shoot at the person that's trying to beat you up, there's nothing saying that any of those 200 people ain't gonna pull theirs out and shoot you. So that makes it even scarier.
It's a slippery slope for sure.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, they say just avoid a situation. Like, make it so motherfuckers is chasing you. You chasing me now, I'm all right, word. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. I'm going. Don't walk the other way. Be the escalator. They keep on following you. That means he wants to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then again, we need Batman. We need Batman.
If someone's following you to your car, what you got to do is take your phone out, hit record, even if it's in your pocket, get some audio.
Bring a gun out. If you got a gun, if you got a legal gun, bring your gun out first, legally.
No, yeah. If you have your gun and you have a phone on you.
Yeah.
Hit record on your phone video, put it in your pocket so you have proof of what you're saying.
I agree. Have
the gun ready. If it's a couple guys following you to your car, whatever it is, you'd be like, quit following me to my car, whatever about what you're doing. Like, you got to vocalize. And if they don't stop, be like, you're threatening my life, blah, blah, blah. Like, make it very apparent that if you keep following me, I feel threatened to my life and I'm
about to return.
And if they keep coming, then you have proof of, actually saying your life is threatened, because if there's no cameras to catch what's going on, they could say like, oh, I was unarmed, I wasn't threatening a life, because if you try to shoot someone just for trying to steal your purse, you can go to jail for that. But so you just got to have some type of proof, which is just the world we got to live in right now.
The wildest shit.
The wild Midwest.
The wildest shit.
The wild Midwest, man. Speaking of the wild Midwest, we got animals running around getting shot.
Yeah, man. Why they shoot?
Going on?
Yeah, man. Why
so let me know about this story. I wasn't familiar about this.
Yeah, man. They shot a black bear over north, man. That shit was crazy.
It was just wild, like it broke out of a zoo or something, or it came out of the forest.
Man, I'm assuming that shit came out the forest somewhere. We got a lot of black bears out here. Black bears is soft as baby shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. People see a bear, they gonna react. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a lot of things where it's like, damn, the shit really was roaming around. It was in the they caught it in the backyard and shit, man. It's like. And they shot it. They shot the motherfucker, man. They shot him.
A black bear has been spotted over north.
Bro, oh my,
just chilling.
Homie, this motherfucker is real.
He hurt. He hurt too.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
what they do? Why they do little homie like that, man?
Yeah, you want to hug him?
Damn, I want a black bear now. It looks cute. Various reports say agents opened fire on the animal and killed it. At least one video showing officers loading the
Really
carcass
rocked
into the
on it,
black
bro.
pit truck. In a statement bringing to me the news, DNR said late this morning Sunday, officer dispatched Black Bear was roaming through residential neighborhoods in North Minneapolis. The bear is heavily populated in a heavily populated residential area. Many children presented. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if it's in a residential area,
Yeah,
you gotta act kind of fast because even though the bear may not, I mean, what black bears they eat meat, right? They're not like vegetarians, are they? Like if they seen a little kid, they would maybe think I'm hungry or a person.
Nah.
Like there's no like what is their diet? You know, like
Man, they non-violent. I mean, they not non-violent, but they're like out of all the bears, they are like the softest ones.
yeah. Let me just see.
But then again, it's a wild animal in general, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to take the chance on that, regardless. Anyway, like if you see a fucking moose or a deer, you better get your kid because them motherfuckers will even come and try to knock them down.
Okay. You know, most of black bears' diets consist of berries, fruit, sedges, and insects. They will occasionally consume fish, honeycomb, and human food. So it's basically like a fucking raccoon,
I mean, I'm
like
assuming,
a large raccoon.
but like that's the thing when it comes to like them type of mammals and shit, bro. Like that's just like because that's the environment it adapted to. I'm
Yeah.
sure that it if it really had to, it would eat a human to survive. You know what I mean? It's not gonna starve itself and not eat. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
like,
so,
that's just the habitat it adapted in, so that's why it's like that. But they the softest ones,
yeah.
bro.
What happened to like
They the softest bears.
tranquilizer bullets and shit? Like what?
They like think about it though, like you said, they said it's in a residential A neighborhood. You got to act fast. They probably got no animal patrol shit that's like on deck like that. They probably just like, man, fuck, let's just go. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because like, who wants to? You know how crazy that shit would sound. A bear eats a 3-year-old bear. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like,
even though
like
that bear was small
the
though.
DNR tries to tranquilize bear, runs away, and jumps into someone's house and kills kid. Boom. Now you're just instead of why didn't you just shoot it? Boom.
Shit, you ever been to Ely, Minnesota? Nigga, they got wolves out there.
I've heard of it.
They got wolves out there for real. Like
Yeah.
that shit. Like they have wolves out there, bro. That's crazy. The thing, I'm like, the wolf.
Yeah.
You see a wolf?
Yeah, there's coyotes around here, but they're
Seen coyotes.
coyotes are
They pussy.
they're really
pussy.
little.
They're scared of us,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're little. They'll run away
Now,
unless
wolf?
they're in a pack. Then they may think that they got something going on. But
Just like raccoons. If you see, I remember when I was a kid, I seen like 8 raccoons. Them bitches was not scared of me. I was trying to make noise. They all just sitting there like, what you gonna do? Yo, we getting in this trash. Like, go ahead, homie. It was the wildest shit.
man, yeah. I wish that they would have found a way. Just me loving animals. I wish they would have found a way that to not kill them. But you know, as long as no one got hurt, then that's like the main thing. But damn, little black bear was cute. Man. It didn't even look like a full grown one either.
Hell no.
Yeah, they don't even be eaten. Prey on young elk. Proof it. In the spring, black bears may prey on young elk and deer after they have it. Interesting. Well, there's bears in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
What's that?
The Minneapolis thing. Every artist says it, and I thought it was maybe a hip hop thing. It's like just people in hip hop just like don't care to like listen, or they just be high making videos or whatever. But I seen an EDM group was coming to Skyway and they said Minneapolis. And I'm like, it's like a full worldwide thing that no one knows how to say Minneapolis.
I assumed that they just couldn't read. You know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time, because it was just the rappers. But damn, you said a whole nother group.
Yeah, it was like an EDM group or something coming to Skyway. It was just like a
don't
like a
know.
DJ, like just like.
Well, maybe they were just pronouncing it like how it looks, because it looks like mini. You know what I mean? And they said they have
Apple,
the
but there's no
end.
and just
Yeah,
adding-
they just. It's almost like they want to finish the rest of the mini like word. Like it's not. That's not there. It's imaginary for you. So
It's like I think this group is
Motherfuckers
because
is dyslexic.
Indianapolis.
yeah,
Like,
and that too is
and
close.
because Indianapolis has that
It
extra.
looks like
N.
it. Yeah, they think
and
it
it made
pronounced
it-
the same.
Yeah, they just switched the first letter.
They better cut it the fuck out.
Hey, man, but I know where I can find you on Sundays. You be over there at Goldroom getting brunch, waiting for the Twerk Fest outside to happen, huh?
Fuck no. That shit is hilarious though. Bro.
Man, shout out Goldroom. They be bringing the vibes. This has nothing to do with Goldroom.
Yeah,
but it just happens to be
yeah,
happens to
Goldroom.
be their event where people just love throwing ass.
Yeah,
but,
Goldroom's lit, man.
If all of you been sleeping under a rock, there is a video of this.
She's a repeat offender.
A repeat offender.
Hey, and they was hey, people so mean. They said her shoes was dirty, and I couldn't even tell. Like, how can y'all tell the shoes is dirty from that view? Can you tell definitively if their shoes are dirty? I'm being for real.
Some people
He was
forget,
looking
like,
too at
oh,
that
shit, she
motherfucker,
got
too.
shoes on. Oh, I didn't even know she had shoes on.
He's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Get off my cruiser.
This shit was. You seen the AI picture that was developed from
I
that
definitely
screenshot?
did. Yep.
But yeah, Sunday brunch in Minneapolis. She wanted to. She thought about throwing it on him when she took him off. She had like 1 second where she was leaning to the side.
real?
You could see that. Look at this shit. She was like, I could tell she had like a split second where she thought about.
Let me see the replay.
Where she thought about like throwing ass on him for like a half second, and then she probably just like, nah, I'd probably get arrested for that. I'm surprised.
She was throwing that little motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm kind of surprised he actually like drug her off though, even though it wasn't like bad.
She's a freakazoid.
Right, like right here. Watch. She thinks about it. She
definitely did.
She's like,
she thought about it. She thought about it. Yeah, she thought about it for sure.
She thought she's like, I could do it, but I'm gonna get in trouble. But I don't know. Yeah, she's I believe it's the same person that did the downtown Minneapolis car one when the car was moving.
Yep, it was.
Yeah,
it's like a whole clique of them, man. At this point, they need to make a group.
They need
and then go up to everybody's club and just do stupid shit, and then have them start paying y'all for like walkthroughs. That's what y'all should do, because y'all clearly is getting a lot of traction, but don't be doing this shit for free, man. Like, you did it for free. This should be the last time you do it for free.
Yes.
Now you should try to capitalize off it if that's what you want to do.
Because you've gone more viral than any rapper in Minnesota. If that girl made music and her music was fire, she'd probably have a whole career. She might have got signed by now.
That shows you the state we're currently in. You know, not having talent is the new talent.
Yeah, and it's just like you just got to do some viral shit, because it's not even up to like the media pages like us and Say No Mo, Lab on Lake Street, Motivation to Hustles. It's not up to us, MN Stand-Ups. It's not up to us to make you go viral. It's the people that are going to be sharing this shit that it's going to catch wind that, oh shit, look at this viral moment that's going on.
Exactly.
So we report on the viral moments. We don't make the viral moments. So it's like, it's crazy that like, something like this gets the whole Minneapolis community talking over, a new song that released. But Minnesota is not necessarily a hip hop state in general anyways.
No,
But this video can appeal to anybody on Facebook as being like having a hateful opinion or a funny opinion or a positive opinion. So like, yeah, but that's like
that girl got talent though. I mean, when I say she has talent, like I was gonna ask her, she like really a stripper, or is this just all she learned this shit just from being on the block? You know what I mean? Being at home. Because if that's the case, she may need to look into where she wants to do with her career, because she can get some. If like you said, if they going that crazy over this, why not get a dollar out of it? You clearly aren't shy, unless they got some real cracking them mimosas where they got motherfuckers just tripping. I'm scared to try one of them motherfucking mimosas now. I mean, I've been there, I've had it, but these new ones, I don't know what's going on. But shout out to Goldroom. Goldroom been holding it down, bringing the vibes. She's Batman.
She said, have her defend the streets.
Oh shit. Nah, man, but shout out to Goldroom and all that. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good vibe, but
even inside a Goldroom, it'd be looking like that.
Not a foot.
But once you get outside and you're on, I think it's just her thing to be on top of the car. She needs some merch. She needs merch.
She need merch and selling.
She need merch. She was driving around Barzia, doing it like it was a tour around Minneapolis on Sunday. She was going around. It was a tour. I seen a video of her at Goldroom, that video, and then I seen the same like 30. It was like 30 minutes later, like in time frame of her at like Barzia doing it or some shit.
Hey, she keep this up, she'll get an interview from somebody.
Yeah. Hey, we gonna get something going. I guess we got to learn the background on what got you to be this viral. You know, like how did you get to the point to where you were like, I have this amazing entrepreneurship mindset, and I'm gonna do these videos and go viral. We got to figure it out. It's a modern day entrepreneurship. But the real thing is just how you gonna monetize. You gotta monetize this shit.
That's what I say, bro.
You got a lot of people watching.
What you just said. I told myself the other day, I'm not posting no full clips of anything unless I'm monetized on that platform, which means I'm only posting on YouTube right now. I'm not I might post a snippet on Instagram. I'm not posting nothing on Facebook, nothing. You know what? I'm not on there yet, and I don't even care to be monetized on Facebook. Really trying to get this merch off the ground. And post on YouTube more. YouTube is the way.
All right. Up next in some mainstream news, Tory Lanez is denied a new trial, right? He's trying to
Sit your Canadian ass down. You can't be out here shooting American black women and think you just about to go home, clown.
Yeah.
You're a clown, Tory. You 5'2" midget that can sing a little bit. Like, come on, bro. You fake Tupac wannabe. Like, how, he told the judge, please don't ruin my life. How the fuck she gonna ruin your? You did that. You did it. Come on, bro. You did it. You. First off, why you pull the strap out on some women? Like, bro, you got what you deserve, man. He got to. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get what he's complaining about.
He could get up to 22 years in prison.
Well, that's what he's complaining about.
Yeah, discharging a firearm with gross negligence.
They ain't gonna give him 22, no. They probably give his ass like 2 years. They probably just deport him.
Has Megan Thee Stallion hasn't like said anything publicly since like 2 years?
No, she
feels
said some
like,
shit. She
like
said,
about this. Has she? Like
she said some shit.
Like I feel like I just haven't seen. She's been kind of, at least overall, she's been a little out of the media. But I haven't seen too much of like her. But I mean, it's good for her not to be speaking about too much legal shit in public, anyways.
It's over with now.
Once it's over, like
once you get sentenced,
yeah, once you get sentenced, then you can speak about it. But you don't want to fuck anything up. But someone said, wasn't there a conspiracy that she didn't get hit? I'm pretty sure that's probably been debunked by now. Once you get sent, like if you get sentenced in the court of law, it doesn't matter what theories are.
That's what I said, bro. And like that whole theory shit, bro. Let's be honest. When that shit initially happened, everybody was running with theories from the day it happened. Nobody was there, and then we heard like a million different theories. The security guard, the friend did it, the residue, all this fly shit. Like you just said, bro. They had people investigate from both teams. It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? When it's a case like this, and there's people, everybody trying to find out the truth, everybody's going to go involved. And this is what they came down to, what they concluded happened. Trust me, if she was guilty, I'm pretty sure. But I ain't gonna lie, though, I think she did almost perjure herself. Or I don't know if they was talking about it when she said that they didn't have a sexual relationship. I remember she said, I don't know if she said it on the stand. I know in the interview she said it, but I don't know if she ever got a chance to go on the stand and they asked her that because
asked her about like if they've had sexual relations and all that.
She did an interview with I think it was fucking Oprah or somebody. She was like, me and Tory never had a sexual relationship, but I don't know. But from what everything, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I thought they did.
Yeah, I listened to the DJ Academics podcast sometimes. He has a Spotify deal.
Clickbait man.
And yeah,
he's great. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he be having DJ Vlad on there sometimes. So it was him and DJ Vlad, and they were talking about this situation.
Shout out to Vlad.
And he said something like Tory, like it was like Tory tweeted some shit that night that said something like someone tweeted and said, oh, it was Megan's friend that did it, don't believe the hype. And he replied and said, no, she didn't. Like, it wasn't Megan's friend that did it. Like, just defending for Megan's friend. And then in trial, I believe Tory brought up like, oh no, I think Megan's friend's the one that did it. But he had tweeted like already saying that she didn't. It was like there was a lot of like what Tory said on the internet versus what he said in court didn't match up. And I think like he just he if you were a Tory stan or whatever, he fucked himself over on being public with a lot of stuff before the trial or during the trial. But regardless, if you shot her in the foot, you deserve to go to jail, because it's just like, why the fuck you shooting a girl in the foot?
Bro, if you pulled a gun out and pulled the trigger, say if you didn't even shoot, let's say you did, you just pulled the trigger and hit the ground and the ground fragment from the glass hit her foot. Why the fuck you shooting the gun and pulling it out? You wild, boy, you stupid. And second, the night that happened, he's on the jail phone call recorded saying he kind of admitted to doing it. Man, I fucked up, man. Shit just got crazy. That's how I know all that little tough shit you be doing, trying to terrorize all the little R&B niggas. That's how I know it's not real, because who talks about a crime on the phone?
Yeah. It's that.
Come on, gangster.
That short man syndrome stuff.
Short man syndrome. But no, at the end of the day, I'm glad that nobody's dead. I'm glad that they're both alive, and hopefully they can learn from this shit, both of them. Because let's be honest, her career took a little since this shit happened too. You know what I mean? Once Drake unfollows you on social media, it's almost like your value in the game goes down. That's how powerful Drake is.
Yeah, that is true though. Drake does have that pull.
For real.
But yeah, prayers up for Megan and her whole team for recovery mentally, because I know physically I don't know how fucked up her foot is at all, but I assume if it had any ability to recover, it'd be recovered by now. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, the whole 300 crew. I don't know. I forget what she calls her fans. What does she call her fans? Stallion, something like that. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, prayers up for all them to heal mentally from all this trauma and whatnot. In sports news, what's it called? The Warriors won a game last night. They're trying to make it interesting. I think if you're a fan of the NBA at all and not a direct Warriors fan, you should want the Lakers to win this, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Man.
We can agree on that.
Yeah, man.
Like I want to see LeBron win another ring. I don't know. I just want to see it. I want to see LeBron win every single ring after the Timberwolves get eliminated every year until he retires. That's just how I feel. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool.
So you fuck with Bron?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big Bron fan too. Like that ass.
I think anyone that hates on LeBron just wants to have barbershop talk.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason to hate on LeBron at all.
Ain't nobody doing the shit LeBron doing.
Yeah.
Like LeBron is like
there's no reason.
There's no reason to hate. Like I don't get the hate personally, bro. Like the only thing I didn't like LeBron did when his first 2 years, well, really all his years in Miami, I didn't like how that happened. But once he left them, he went back to Cleveland and won. I've been fucking with LeBron back since. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You gotta appreciate his greatness. Like I said the other day, bro. Think about this. We always get into these debates, right, about top fives and all this. I said the top 5 basketball players of all time. No particular order, really, but you could say Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, Steph Curry. What do you think? Like just think
that's
about
really valid because you have to put Michael Jordan and LeBron in there 100%. You have to put Kobe in there 100%. And then Steph Curry is the best.
Changed the game.
And Steph Curry is the best shooter to ever play the game. So you can't not put him in there. And it's, he
got the rings.
And he got rings. And he still got years to play. And I think that last one could be interchangeable depending on how you view the game. But Shaq, like I didn't grow up watching Shaq during his prime.
Most dominant dude ever to play.
Highlights I've seen is just crazy. How big he is and being able to do what he does. But like that, you could say that fifth spot could maybe be interchangeable depending on how you view the game and whatnot. Because there's a lot of shit going on. But I don't have an issue with that top 5 at all.
No disrespect to Magic because I normally would have Magic, Isaiah Thomas, or Larry Bird in that.
Or like an Allen Iverson type, or like some if
AI,
you're talking like
changing
changing the game, like
like that's not and that's the thing. Like the way it used to be when AI was. If you really want to talk about influence, I would have to take Kobe off and put AI just because like Kobe, like if we talk about straight up influence, because Kobe really just a mirror of Jordan, but he brought his own little mentality to it. But if you're talking about like that, like Allen Iverson, that's a good point because back in the day, it'll be you walk in the gym, kids are trying to cross everybody. Up. You walk in the gym now, what they doing now?
But now you know how many people be yelling Kobe when they throw a shot up though. It's like,
but that's why it's a toss up, bro.
Yeah.
But like you think about like Allen Iverson really brought the fucking like they made players start wearing suits and shit because of Allen Iverson. It was like, nah, y'all can't be wearing this shit. It was really mainly him. He had braids, had the tattoos. He brought like that. He brought like that real black culture to the league. Like Jordan brought the swag, like just the this is cool. Jordan's is cool. But AI brought that street wittiness to the game. Like
just like the
street
originality,
ball,
like
the streets.
and like
he brought
the
the streets
original.
to it, yeah. That's why he's always gonna be one of them. But
it'd be cool to see street basketball get a little more popular, like it used to be.
They still.
I'm sure it is in a lot of markets. I mean, we're out in Minnesota, so it's hard to like feel it out here because it's just not
a lot of people here
thing.
just follow celebrities, and like we gotta. I would rather people just follow what's going on in their home state than to follow what celebrities do. That's why I appreciate a lot of the stuff shit you do. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'd be like, how the fuck are we always following about celebrities? I don't give a fuck about what's going on over there. We here. Everybody talking about that. Let's talk about what's going on here.
Yeah, it's like I don't really like to pay attention to like anything like that.
Like outside of the state type.
Yeah,
shit.
outside of Minnesota,
bro,
even just like politics and fucking.
They don't relate to us. We gotta relate to shit that
like relation, like this person's now dating this person. Like
I hate
like all the, like. There's definitely an alley for that because I understand that like some people, like that's their form of entertainment. Some, we like to watch sports and you like to watch reality TV. It's it's your give and your take. It's your vice or whatever. But like some people are overly invested into like celebrities' lives, and it's like we may be invested into the sport of football or basketball, but you don't see us like, or at least not everybody.
Not everybody.
You don't see us like in LeBron's life, or like, you know, wondering what he ate for breakfast this morning, or like tapping into like, oh, you know, he wore the, you know, I mean, it's a little bit more tough because he's not really documenting it that like some celebrities are. But I mean, if LeBron had a reality show, I'm sure all these basketball fans would watch it. So it's like,
that should be bro.
you know, like if LeBron did a reality show, like a day in the life reality show, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but like Keeping Up with the James, and it's him and Bronny and all his kids and his wife. Yeah, like
dude, that shit
would.
I feel like motherfuckers over.
When
bro,
he retires,
that'd be the
I bet
most
when he
watched.
retires, ESPN's got to sign a deal for that. They make $1 billion.
You know how crazy that'll be? Because at that point, you got to think Bronny's either going to be in the league or probably like.
It'll be perfect because it'll be LeBron showing up to his son's games.
He's retired. He's
you know, like giving him
around.
advice. You know, like walking around and then like training the younger one still in high school. It'd be the perfect scenario to do it. Like
That'd
right when he
definitely
retires.
be cold.
After, yeah, like
Gotta
right after
pitch
he
that shit to
retires.
Rich Paul, man.
That's actually. I mean, I don't know. LeBron doesn't need to do anything.
I know.
But I don't see him the type to like retire and just not.
He's gonna be involved in something.
I feel like he's gonna be like a politician or some shit. Like LeBron's gonna like do some shit. Like hasn't he already opened up like a school or something like that?
Opened up a school in Cleveland. Yep.
Yeah, so I feel like he's gonna like do shit that's gonna like just try to be more beneficial for stuff around him. But I do also think he's such a high class celebrity that he almost can't make as many moves as he would want to, just on the way the government works and shit. Like you fuck around, get blackballed or fucking killed if you try to do too much. You know what I mean? Like I still think that there's something that has to do with Kobe dying in the helicopter crash that was planned or something.
That shit
you know
was
what I mean?
crazy,
Like,
bro.
like shit like that. Like
My favorite
because
basketball player, man.
because like just off the knowledge he knows, and he just about to get out of his own. He was supposed to get out of his Nike contract like within the year.
Shit,
and start his own new shoe brand, and he had like shit going on with Body Armor and like a bunch of crazy. Man, you know, he had a lot of shit, and you know,
there's a rumor going on right now with Jamie Foxx. They said he talked about P Diddy being gay, and all of a sudden he's on life support in the hospital.
Shit happens.
Get better, Jamie.
Shit happens, and so kind of like an Illuminati type thing. Like you know, you sell your soul to this thing, and if you double cross it, then they come back for you. I seen a skit. I forget whose skit it was, but it was a skit like this guy joining the Illuminati, and it was just like saying, "Oh, like we need a picture of you next to this." Like it was just like all the stuff that they could blackball you with or like blackmail you with, and it's like, "Oh, we need your social. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that." And like one of the things was like, "We need a picture of you like with your shirt off next to a kid."
Oh,
like in this skit. So that if you ever double crossed us, we have proof that like you're a pedophile. That shit always seems to like happen with a lot of these super duper famous people. Like I even seen something about like Ellen DeGeneres with some pictures with some kids recently or something. So it's like, you know, if you do one thing that steps outside that box of they don't, you know,
that's a whole
of that deal that you signed, they got that blackmail and they'll post it on social media and your career is over and you might even go to jail over this shit.
This is a whole nother conversation, bro, because you're not lying. Like that Hollywood kid shit goes deep. Like I read this little conspiracy thing where they was talking about why the celebrities were obsessed with red bottoms,
pizza.
Oh,
the Pizzagate shit.
Oh,
there's one about Jennifer Aniston where like in a bunch of interviews people were saying like, oh yeah, we love having pizza parties over at Jennifer's house. Like multiple interviews with like Adam Sandler, Ellen, like all these big like, and everybody's thing with Jennifer Aniston is like going to like have a pizza party and like, oh yeah, we love making pizza together, and that's basically just code for all of you that don't know. Pizza is like code for like a girl. Like pizza is supposed to be like a girl, and there's another food that's supposed to be a boy, like of an underage kid that you know for sex trafficking.
Yeah,
and shit.
It's definitely some sex trafficking shit. Did you see the documentary with the Hollywood security guard, the stunt double, and he's like telling like, I'll send you the link. I think it's on Amazon. He's talking about all this shit on there. He's talking about how he worked and how all the shit he's seen just being a stunt double. And he was like saying like, yeah, that shit's real. You know what I mean? Like he's going down, giving this different story and shit. It was real. Came out like 2017. The shit was crazy. Damn. I'll send you the link. I forgot the name of it.
Wonder if that stunt double's still around.
I haven't seen him in a minute. I think he's an influencer though, so he might be around still.
Hopefully. Same thing with like that guy from Area 51 that dropped did a big.
Oh yeah, he did. You talking about the guy that did he did an interview with Joe Rogan. He dropped a Netflix special. Oh yeah, that shit. I believe him. That shit he was saying was crazy. And like he had proof for a lot of this shit. They really tried to like erase this dude from like ever like existing type shit. Like they really tried to like pull that. Like,
who's the guy that stepped? Is it Lance or Neil Armstrong that stepped on the moon first? Neil Armstrong. There's videos of him, like someone will come up and be like, "Will you swear in the Bible that you actually stepped foot on the moon?" And he like throws it off, or will you answer? Why has the dude that stepped foot on the moon first never like he maybe did like one interview or like after the fact that he did that, like he's been out and basically just like not in front of no cameras or microphones since he stepped foot on the moon. Like you'd think this would be someone that millions of people would love to have on their show to talk about his experience. Right. Any of those people that were on that trip, but none of them are either allowed to speak about it
or they won't speak
about it because they're scared to slip up and say something that's false from what the video shows. You know, like be like, "Oh yeah, when we landed, we did this." Oh no, the video said the video showed that you actually did this, and this is what happened. You know, like it's just fucking crazy. We have to do a conspiracy episode.
Yeah, Bob Lazar. Yeah, Bob
Lazar. Yeah,
we can do it on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with some conspiracies, some Mandela effects.
I got some good ones.
I love Mandela effects.
Mandela effect, yeah, it's crazy. How about the you like the Titanic conspiracy?
Which one's that about?
That like the Titanic was actually it was planned for that to happen, but it was supposed to be another ship, the Californian. It was actually supposed to pick up everybody right away. But it was so many icebergs that ship never ever made it past, so that it fucked the plan up.
So they wanted to sink the ship.
So basically, there was a first ship called the Olympian. The Olympian got fucked up. They blamed the pilot or the sailor or the captain. They blamed the captain, and they tried to get money back from the insurance company. It was like North Star or some shit like that, and they was like, "Nah, we not paying shit. It's y'all fault." So they repaired it. And when they repaired it, they gave them money for the repair or whatever. So they took the money and repaired it, and then they like try to take it. You know, they changed the name of it. They changed the name from Olympian. We call it the Titanic. And then they tried to take it, and they tried to make it seem like it was a new ship. But they just repaired the old one, and they was gonna take it out. And their plan was to self-sabotage it and then have that Californian pick them all up. But it was so many icebergs that the Californian couldn't get to where the fuck they were.
Damn.
And the main theory behind that is the Californian had it was only its crew on there, and it was a big ass ship, and they had like 3,000 blankets and fucking water vest, safety vests. And they're like, why the fuck would y'all have all them shits on here for it's only about like probably like 70, 80 of y'all on this motherfucker. Why y'all need all that?
Like if you're planning for a low
trip. So that's what they said happened. And they said it was like backfire. But there's a bunch of conspiracies about that though, honestly.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I believe that one the most.
Have to come up with like a handful of them each for Saturday.
Shit, I got a bunch.
Do a conspiracy theory episode and be able to look through some links and some stories and shit.
Got to talk about OJ.
Yes, I haven't dove too. I don't know why I don't even know the whole OJ thing. It was like he killed someone when there was a glove on the scene. The glove didn't fit his hand or something like that. I don't know.
Man, the OJ shit, bro, is so crazy. Like they said his son did it. Like they said somebody else is bro. It's like how the fuck nobody seen him, but everybody seen him. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how that shit be working. Is there any other topics that we should talk about before we send it off for today? I don't really know. We didn't really talk about too much this week. We had a pretty busy week.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant's in Call of Duty. You see that?
Yeah, he ain't got nothing else to do. So yeah, let his weak ass play the game. He's about to be sitting at the crib.
Yeah, character in Call of Duty now.
Who the fuck wants to play as a 7-foot giraffe?
Hey, I wonder if his height is any different because if he is taller in the game,
crazy.
Then that's a disadvantage. You know, if you use him because then you'd be easier to get shot. You know, if you're taller.
It should be realistic like that. It's probably not though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'll have to check.
That's a good ass question.
I haven't really been on like Warzone and shit where people probably actually be using the skin in a long time. Oh, someone said bro about 5'11" in the game though. In the comments, so must be shorter. But you kind of have to do it that way, or else no one's gonna want to use them.
Yeah, that's true.
In casual players maybe, but if they die, they're gonna be like, "Fuck this."
They should have made him tall. That would have been funnier.
Yeah, they should just make and then like make his if you make him taller, just make it like have him have more health or something to combat it. But yeah, I think that's about we could shed some light on this. So there's this TikTok.
Oh shit, I saw that shit.
There's this TikToker from Minnesota that talks about astrology. And his girlfriend, I believe, or his significant other, basically said that he beat him up, or he beat her up. There's
That is crazy.
a lot of stuff going on here. She has a video. He posted plenty of videos trying to defend himself.
Is he not in jail?
I don't think he's in jail. I think it's more of like a social media awareness campaign that
What
she's
is he
pushing.
saying to defend himself? I didn't even want to hear him.
He's explaining the situation, but he never once defends, like says I didn't beat her up. He just like tries to
Me
like,
to clear the
justify
air
it.
with all of these accusations. This is one of my early conversations with Nani so that I could understand like who she is as a person, what she does for work.
He sound
and
like a
I found
mammy.
out over time that all of the things that I was being told
He's definitely
was
a
lies.
mammy.
My main priority in this video is to help you all understand what abuse truly looks like and what a victim truly looks like. And I want you to understand very clearly that things aren't always as they appear, especially during times like this in 2023 when we need to be focused on both sides of the story and the whole picture. These text messages are from April 30th
he
where
get at you?
I'm asking Nani, I'm the blue
Did he
side.
get at you?
Why do you want to
Did he get at you? Did he like DM you? Y'all
I don't know if he knows we even posted it or nothing,
No.
but I mean, he probably this shit's got a lot of fucking traction on a lot of platforms.
Yeah,
so.
he's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
But yeah, so this is
Oh,
what the
Diamond was kind
That's-
enough to
that's
send
her?
me the mugshot from what.
Is that her?
Is this her?
She got a black eye too.
I think that's her.
So Diamond
gotta
was
be
kind
her.
enough
This
to
is
send
weird
me
to
the
me. This whole
mugshot
situation
from
is
what he
weird to
did
me.
to her, and
That's not her.
he did the same things to her. He bit her. He literally broke her computer and her phones.
So apparently he was arrested in 2017.
Oh, maybe that is her. She said that. She said, "Oh, so maybe
So this is So she asked maybe the person
another girl."
Yeah, that.
So he's a repeat
2017.
offender.
Yeah.
And he's doing the same thing to me. And he did the same thing to me. The only difference is he got away with it because of an error with the wording in his documents. But he is an abuser. And I hope that this proves to you guys the truth, because he's trying to sweep under the rug what he did. But I'm not going to be silent until he's caught for what he's done. And in this moment, the police are looking for him because they want to speak to him in regards to everything he did to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, the facts are there. So it's up to you if you choose to be blind or not. I'm just trying to voice what happened to me and anybody else this has happened to.
It's-
and then he basically
I
goes
said,
on-
I'm about to eat, I'm starting.
He goes on like a rant. where
He's a
he-
mammy. Look how he talks, bro. I want to talk about what really happened. I didn't beat her up. My fist just hit her because I was trying to connect with her on a different level. He one of them type of dudes. Like, get your Kevin Gates ass out of here.
Yeah, it's like in the videos he never once said I didn't do it. He was just almost trying to like
Justify what happened without saying what
Yeah,
happened.
like she was having issues with this guy and she still like wanted to come over and hang out with me, and I don't know. Basically, yeah, if you guys we didn't
Why'd you hit her? Why she got a black eye, bro? What are you talking about?
we weren't even able to post everything because it was long ass videos on TikTok.
You don't want to get involved in that shit ananyway.
Yeah, like,
They
but
probably,
if
they're probably back together next week.
yeah, fuck.
Should be crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, prayers for like the comment section on our post was very mixed emotions on a lot of things, but
Hopefully they figure their shit out. Hopefully everybody's safe. Or hopefully everybody stays safe.
yeah, if any of you girls out there have
be a
any
victim.
signs of your man punches you once, holds you wrong once, before it gets bad, just get out of there. There's a lot of fish in the sea. You don't need to try to change a man that's harmful to you.
That is a fact.
Cause just don't stick around too long. Cause that's you don't want to end up with a black eye, broken bone, ribs, whatever it may be from getting beat, raped. You don't want none of that.
You don't want to be
Yeah.
on TikTok trying to monetize off your own misery. That's sad too. So get the help you need. See therapy. Stretch, work out, eat fruits, drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about people.
Facts. Well, this was the Water Wave Morning Show. It is currently 11:11. It is 5/11/2023. This was Ricky. Check out Waterwave TV up there on the screen. You see the gram over there. Wayne from the Saint Mo podcast. He's got a cool platform as well where he be interviewing people, having his own friends on there, talking shit back and forth, all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Just tap in. Minnesota's up next. Cool stuff on the way. If you watched live, we really appreciate you. If you watch it after it's live, because you just can't get in here when we start, it's cool too. But we go live at 10 a.m. every single Thursday and Saturday. And you can get this video and audio on YouTube or on Spotify and Apple Music, podcasting locations, and any other podcasting spot you may watch your podcast. But, yep, this was the Waterway Morning Show. Right at an hour. Perfect. We out.